Feels good to be Jack, Jason.
Jack?
I know I said Jack.
All right.
There's a little slip of the tongue there. You think I had a speech impediment? Let's try that again, but keep this part in.
All right.
Because it sounds good.
All right.
Feels good to be back, Jason.
Yep.
Holy shit, it's been a while.
Yeah. 3 weeks?
It's been 3?
No, two.
Two.
Two. Yeah, 2.
Whatever the fuck number it is.
Yeah.
I know we've missed a lot. We got a lot to catch up on.
Yeah.
The first thing we gotta do is say, hello, everybody, and welcome to the Don't Be Mad podcast. Your weekly dose of us two idiots telling you shit as if we know shit, but we do know shit because that's why you listen.
Sure.
That's not the new tagline. I just felt like saying it. It's been a good 2-3 weeks. You know, we got busy lives, crazy wives. Well, he does, not me.
I don't have a wife.
But it feels good to be in front of the mics again, man.
Yeah, man.
Feels fucking good.
Yeah.
You know, we got a lot of ground to cover. First, let's start by giving a shout out to the women. You know, International Women's Day just passed. It was a great time, you know, just showing love to all the beautiful women around the world and our families, you know. So double it up again, even though it's a bit belated for us since we're recording on a Saturday.
Yeah.
But to all the women out there, you're strong, you're beautiful, you're smart, you're lovely. Men are trash.
I'm not
Me
co-signing
too.
that last.
Time's up.
I'm not co-signing those last parts. But
We are
okay.
here. We stand for you in solidarity. It's time for equal pay.
There is equal pay in Canada, at least. I don't know about the U.S.
Around the world,
Okay.
right?
I could only speak for what's going on in Canada.
Know how I know we're starting to get equal pay?
What?
Viola Desmond is going to be on the $10 bill in Canada. We're getting there.
Yeah.
All right.
Is it a limited circulation or is it?
No, it's legit. She will be the official once the new design is massively released. She is the new face of the $10 bill. For those that don't know, Viola Desmond is a black civil rights activist from Canada who did immense work for black people, black women specifically. And you know what? Having her on the $10 bill, it's a pretty big deal. Like first black person, period.
Yeah, that's good.
On any Canadian currency, and on top of that, a female. Like, that's great. So, props to you, Canada, for doing something.
Yeah. Good on Justin Trudeau and his government. I know a lot of people giving him backlash lately for what's going on, but you know, he's not a mean-spirited person, and he means well.
Hey, all government's gonna get shat on at some point in time. It's the nature of the beast.
Give people a chance, and except separatists, we don't trust them.
I mean, this is a good win. You take a drunkard Scotsman off who was known to be a bit racist, and you replace it with a black female civil rights activist.
It's a good thing to strive for.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Good times. So, what else should we catch up on?
Plenty of stuff.
We have a lot of shit to the point where it's just like, we're just going to go for it. All right, we're going to start in the past. Black China sex tape leaking.
I did not see it.
You didn't miss much, I can tell you that. Besides, like, how terrible she gives head. It's a rough thing to watch.
And she's a stripper, no? Or was she a stripper?
Ex-stripper, now celebrity scammer. You know, shout out Rob Kardashian.
I feel sorry for him.
Legit, I remember, like, for me watching it was just like, I was at work, I was bored. You know, I'm on Twitter, I'm hearing this sex tape this, sex tape that. So I'm like, you know what? Screw it. Let me check it out. Let me see if it's as bad. Because you know how, like, people on social media, they blow things up out of proportion all the time.
Yeah.
So I was like, yo, fuck it. Let me just check it out for myself. Let me give my own judgment on this shit. 13 minutes I wish I spent elsewhere. Like, it is brutal, man. It's funny too because, like, you could tell this is someone that she's had sex with more than once, just because there's certain positions you only do if you're, like, comfortable with a person. Like, at one point she's, like, on her back and he's, like, essentially like squatting over her chest while she's, like, giving him head. And it's, like, still trash. But things like that, you're just looking like, if this is what you've been getting on a regular basis, I'm very surprised you're still around and that you're actually willing to videotape it, because this is garbage.
Well, trash people hang around trash people.
Yeah,
so,
but trash sex doesn't get you more trash sex. I'm sorry.
I don't know. Maybe
like, at
that's,
a certain point, you gotta cut it.
Maybe that's the best he can do.
I mean, like, even on top of that too, is like, wouldn't you tell her she's doing a bad job? I mean, like,
she has money though, right?
Who gives a fuck if she has money?
So he's probably mooching off her. That's why.
Yeah,
so
but I'm still gonna, if I'm having sex with you, I'm gonna coach you into the way I like things done.
No, she has money and she's a stripper. So
Fuck out of here.
Trust
Fuck out of
me.
here. No.
Trust me.
I don't care how much money you have. If we are sexual partners and we are having sex for more than once at the very least, I'm going to be like, okay, I know you do it this way, but try like this because that's how I like it. And if you don't, then I'm sorry.
He's probably mooching off her. That's the only explanation I can give you.
You got to bring somebody else to the table if this is the case.
That's the only explanation I can give you. Probably he's getting money from her to like just stay around and stuff like that. And if he fucks up anything, he'd be like, oh, he's getting cut off. That's the only way I could explain it because I have not seen it, so I can't tell you.
I mean, I'm not like 15 years old. I'm not suffering through bad sex, man. Like you got to be giving me a very convincing allowance. For me to, like I said, you didn't see it, so it's like it's one thing if like. Yeah, you got to watch it to understand like how bad it is for me to just be like, no, there's no fucking way. There's no fucking way.
Twitter and the internet's still there. I'll maybe check it out one day.
Like China with her messy ass. Even got caught cheating with Sway Lee.
Sway Lee's one of the...
From Ray Swimmer. I think I said that right.
I just call them air drummers. That's all.
Oh, don't disrespect Ray Swimmer, man.
Air
Yo, they put out boom ass fucking music.
They're like the modern day crisscross.
Whoa.
They are the modern day crisscross.
Whoa.
They're the modern day crisscross.
Whoa.
It's true though.
I'm gonna stop you right there. Okay.
Crisscross was good for the time they were, but then after that,
I'm sorry.
Like,
way better than crisscross. Put crisscross to shame. Okay. A bunch of people who literally wore their clothes backwards to get hype. You're gonna compare them to the Ray Swimmer?
Yeah. Well, you have to look at the two groups. They're hyped for their time and they just died out. And
Ray Swimmer didn't die out. They're still going.
I didn't hear anything.
They're about to drop a third album.
I have no idea about that stuff.
Yeah, you got to wake up. That's why you're saying such crazy, reckless shit.
These 7-minute rappers.
Yep.
What's in it?
No, they're not like
Pump, Little Pump and all of people.
Yeah, exactly. They're not a Little Pump or whatever that 6ix9ine dude.
I have no idea.
Who will literally be like done in a year.
I have no idea what all these people are.
It's like that XXX
Temptation, whatever. Yeah, he's in jail now.
Yeah,
that's all I know.
There you go.
He's in jail.
They're Ray Swimmer ain't on that level. They wrote songs for Beyonce. Okay,
that's fine then.
They're on a wave.
I don't know. Well, that wave is it's about to. There's only one person that can ride a wave for that long, and it's what's his face? Max B.
Oh, get out of here. Yeah, Max B ain't the only one who could ride a wave, okay? Like, Kanye made a song called Waves Don't Die, all right? So that should let you know right there. Waves is for anybody who just got their shit going on. And Race Murder are on that wave right now.
Didn't Kanye West go crazy after that? Or he was on 5150?
No, Kanye West ain't crazy. He's a genius.
But he was in the mental hospital.
When?
When he had his mental breakdown. They had him in 5150. That means he was in, like...
When was this?
When he had the concert there. And he went crazy.
Yeah, I genuinely don't know.
I swear to God, I'm not making this up. He went crazy.
Kanye's the shit. Don't hate. Same like Ray Swimmer. They're the shit.
All right. Let's see what we have to...
Anyways, moving on. Let's keep it on the music tip because this is a story that I wanted to bring up at the time, but obviously we weren't around. So Janae Aiko goes on a friendly date with Big Sean courtside at the game.
That's not friendly.
Meanwhile, she's got a man at home. I don't know, man. Would you let that rock?
I'm not answering that question.
Why can't you answer that question?
No, I wouldn't let that ride. That's foul behavior.
Yeah, I think
courtside too. If it was the bleacher seats,
I feel like for me, the only way I could let that rock if it's a friend I've known is your friend for a while, and it's like they know who I am type of situation. Like it's not like just some random pop like, oh, this is my friend and like he has tickets to the game and we're gonna go. Because then I'd be like, yo, who the fuck is this friend that I've never heard of before in my life? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if it's like someone that like I've known of and like I've seen him before, even if like we haven't like had like a straight up formal meeting, but it's like you've spoken about, oh, like me and my friend are going for drinks. It's like, all right, cool. Like I know of this person. Then if you're like, oh, they got tickets to the game and I'm going, and it's got to be a situation too where it's like he got tickets. He was supposed to go with somebody else. That person canceled last minute. So now it's just like, yo, I need somebody to go with. Because then I could be like, all right, you know, like not gonna let tickets go to waste. You know what I'm saying?
I would just say find someone else.
but don't you dare. If I got a girl, don't you dare call my girl to be going on no goddamn date.
And courtside too.
Courtside, nigga, you taking me?
What game was it?
You taking me? I think it was a Clippers game or.
Oh, he don't really like you then.
LA? I don't think it was.
If it was a Clipper game, he doesn't really like you.
I mean, don't quote me on that. I'm not sure 100%.
If it's a Clipper game, he's not serious about you. If it was a Laker game, then that would be trouble.
Yo, Clippers are better than the Lakers right now. What are you talking about?
Huh?
Clippers are better than the Lakers right now. What are you talking about?
Until the Clippers get out of the second round.
It don't matter.
Until they get out of the second round.
It doesn't matter.
In their 40-something year history, then they'll be better than the Lakers. But they haven't been out of the second round ever.
We're talking about the numbers this season, bro.
It could be better
whenever this happens. And like I said, don't even quote me. I don't even know if it was
My
Clippers.
Lakers are making a run. We can get the 8th seed. Make that.
Man, relax.
Got Kuzma and Alonzo. Killing it right now.
Yo, how's Isaiah Thomas doing?
We don't talk about Isaiah Thomas. We don't talk about Isaiah Thomas. We do not talk about him.
I will tell you this though. Was it yesterday? Either yesterday or it was Thursday. Luke Walton was just going off on that dude from Denver, from the Nuggets.
Luke Walton?
Yeah, your coach.
What is he going off on Denver?
Because the Murray kid was like talking shit. And there was like this whole big controversy. I remember seeing it quickly on like a highlight because I didn't get a chance to watch the game. Like I saw some highlights and like I saw like Luke Walton just like going off, cussing dude out. I was like, you know what? I respect that.
Yeah, Luke Walton could get feisty sometimes.
Yeah, because to me it's like, yo, I've always respected coaches that'll like take their players to the side and be like, I'm gonna fight this for you. Because it just shows it's like that's how you keep your locker room. Because you know there was a lot of chirping going on about like how Luke Walton doesn't have control of the locker room, which I thought was bullshit. Because you know you win 2 championships with a team, you get picked to coach that team. You know there's going to be a level of respect that's shown to you. You know, just off the bat, it's like you're a part of a legacy that you helped build in a sense.
Yeah.
So it's like the very thought that people were like questioning if he was a good fit as a coach. But it's clear, like, those players respect him a lot. And, like, you see he's willing to stand up and even, like let a few rounds go off at the mouth, you know, if he has to for his players. And that's something, like, I look at it, I respect that a lot, man.
Yeah, Luke Walton's cool dude. I think he'll be fine. The team is brand new. He needs to gel and chill with all the people and stuff like that. But on the thing, back to Jen Aiko again. Yeah, she's foul for that. And Big Sean.
I don't know if she's foul.
But these people are stars, so like they go by a different set of rules. I feel
like it looks foul because now her and Big Sean are together. But at the time, I feel like if they literally went as friends, because I mean they were making music back then too. It wasn't like they had like absolutely nothing going on together. The only way I could say it's foul is if something happened, obviously that like none of us could say it did or did not. But something would have had to happen, and then that led to them getting together at this point for me to be like, it's foul.
Isn't that what happened with Ariana Grande and Mac Miller or something like that? They weren't dating, and she was dating someone else, and they kissed in some video, and after you see them end up together.
Shit, sometimes all you gotta do is work together, man.
No, please.
Hey, I mean, I try to avoid hooking up with people I work with, but it's only because I like a good level of separation. No, legit. No, you think about it, man. Like, you go to work, they're there. You leave, they're there. Weekend comes around, they want to hang. It's like, yo, there's no escape. I need some level of separation.
Dude, is an isolationist.
No, I'm not even like I'm an isolationist, but it's just like I'm more speaking from experience. Like I've done it in the past, and legit, it's like it's fun at first, where it's like, oh, we're at work, and it's like, oh, I see you, oh, you're so cute, no, whatever, you know, like
yeah.
But then there's literally points where it's just like, I need me time, you know? And it's like, I may not be seeing you after work, but I'm still seeing you at work. You're still trying to spend breaks together at work and shit. It's like, fuck off. Don't you have any other coworkers?
I don't know. I've never had that situation arise like that.
That's why, like, whenever like situations come where people are talking about like hooking up with people from work, I'm just like, don't fucking do it. Don't fucking do it. Like it. I mean, if you've never done it before, by all means, learn the lesson. It's like that simple. Like, learn the lesson, and then you're gonna understand why.
You're setting up our listeners to fail, man.
No, I'm telling them don't do it. But if you've never done it and you're hard of hearing, learn the lesson. Like I can't tell you what to do. I can only suggest based on my experience what's a good thing to do. You know what? Put it like this: let's say your job has shifts where it's like, you have the morning shift, the afternoon shift. Hook up with somebody who doesn't work the same shift as you. So at the very least, it's like, yeah, you could work it together. You may see each other when the shifts are changing, but you still have that level of separation. So it's like when they come home, now you can hang, or, when it's the weekend, you hang, but have that level of separation.
Yeah, I guess so.
All that to say, Jane Aiko, I don't think you did anything wrong. I hope you didn't do anything wrong. But at the same time, man, we see you happy with Big Sean. So maybe that courtside date did the trick. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Like I said, that's kind of foul.
Maybe he went crazy on the concessions and she was like, you know what, man, he might got it like that.
At a Clippers game? No.
Concessions are expensive, bro.
At a Clipper game? No.
No, concessions anywhere is expensive. You kidding me? $15 for a
except
Atlanta.
Pizza. Except Atlanta. Atlanta has like $2 hot dogs and stuff like that.
They're doing it right.
Yeah.
They're doing it right. You go to the Bell Center here, it's like $15 for like
people
one
still
slice
go to
of
that
pizza.
place?
Well, there's shows that happen and games that happen at the Bell Center. So
there's games that happen at the Bell Center?
We do have a hockey team.
That's called a hockey team?
Even though they're shit, they are a fucking hockey team.
No. That's a beer league. That's not a hockey team. That's a beer league team.
No.
That's a beer league team.
I've been to beer leagues. They don't charge $15 for a pint of beer, okay? I tell you that. Beer leagues got it right.
There you go.
$7 pints, just like the bar.
It's crazy. I can't. Fucking Canadians.
I mean, we could keep it up with sports and talk about who you think is going to be MVP this year, man.
Basketball?
Yeah.
It's Harden. Runaway.
I feel the same way, man.
He's a runaway MVP. He's like really killing it. Right now, he needs to like really mess up to like lose that. And the next person close to him would probably be, I would say, Anthony Davis, maybe? Anthony Davis is putting up crazy numbers.
I feel like, especially since Cousins went down and he knew he like really had to step his shit up.
Yeah. You're
seeing like a side of Davis that like we haven't seen come out of a player since like maybe like Shaq days.
Yeah.
Where it's
putting
like
up those numbers.
I'm going to go out there and I know I have to dominate for my team to do anything. And like we're seeing it happen like pretty well right now.
Yeah.
So I would have to say that as well. And like the one thing for Harden, I feel is like after last year where he lost to Westbrook, because I mean, Westbrook just averaging a triple-double on the season. It's like, it's something that hadn't been done in damn near 30 years. So it's like to have that happen, I understood why Harden didn't get it last year, but he's continuing where he left off last year on top of the fact that his team is winning. And, like you hear a lot of talk about like how majority of his stuff is because he gets fouled. But I mean, if everybody knows that and it keeps happening, that's a testament to his skill.
Make the switch, but they don't know how to really get on him yet. I think probably next year will be someone else, but
no, I look at his game and I look at his style and I just think, like it's clear to me he is running away with this MVP race. And on top of it, it's like you look at the Houston Rockets, like I know Chris Paul shows up and a lot of people were wondering like how could Chris Paul and Harden coexist? And you're seeing like I felt like with Chris Paul there because Chris Paul is such an alpha male. Like wherever he goes, in his head he's the man. And because of that, people around him, it's either they're going to get suppressed into that or they're going to match it. And I feel like Harden, with that type of mentality coming into the team, he's matching it and in some places surpassing it.
Yeah.
Because he's going out there like, yo, I'm seeing this guy come in. He's working extra hard. He's fighting for balls. He's playing defense. And you're actually seeing, like, not that Harden's playing the best defense he's ever played, but you're seeing an effort out of Harden that we haven't seen.
Well, yeah, his defense was pretty bad. His defense was really bad.
I feel like the way we saw Harden burn out last year in the playoffs, where it literally looked like he gave up, but I really just think he was burned out.
That could happen this season too?
I don't think it will because, one, I don't think he's going to allow that type of pressure to be all on his shoulders with Paul there. And on top of that, I feel like the way he's elevated his game this season with everybody that's around and that team as a whole has elevated, I feel like he knows he doesn't have to go out there and literally beat everything for them to win.
But they're still not beating the Warriors. They're not getting close to the Warriors.
Man, the fucking Warriors.
Do you realize that the Houston Rockets won 17 games straight? I think it's 16 or 17 games straight.
And then lost to the Raptors.
No. They lost to the Raptors?
Yeah, they lost last night to the Raptors.
So that's the thing. They won 17 games straight and Golden State and them still have the same record.
Of
Do
course,
you
man.
tell how crazy that is? That means they're
Because
only.
Golden State is literally like
It's a machine.
you have
It's a machine.
4 All-Stars that literally are a starting lineup
That
of
can
All-Stars.
shoot.
They can shoot. They can dribble. They can play the inside. They pass.
Defend everything.
Yeah, they do every single thing you need them to do is what they do.
But
And one of them goes like, look, Steph Curry rolls his ankle. He's out.
yeah,
they
he's up 2
still
weeks though. Yeah.
they still go out there and beat the shit out of any team they face. You know, like Kevin Durant goes down. Guess what? Steph Curry's gonna step up. You know, our 3 points aren't hitting. Klay Thompson's just gonna knock 3 in a row.
That's the only thing I feel bad for them next year because we're gonna get Klay Thompson to the Lakers. Because Klay Thompson want to be part of that purple and gold just like his dad.
Who aren't you getting in 2019? Like let's just.
We're getting Paul George. We're getting Klay Thompson. That's what we're getting.
That's it.
That's all we need.
That's all you're getting. That's all you're getting.
All we need.
I want to make sure, like, because I feel like whenever there's a name of a free agent that's like high profile out there, Laker fans are just like, well, he's coming to the Lakers. And it's just like automatic.
You know why we're sure? Because we got Magic.
Because you got Magic.
Magic. And now with Kuzma, Kuzma's gonna be MVP. One of these seasons, he's gonna be MVP. I could see it. He has that Kobe look in him. He wants it.
Look, just tell Magic to stop complimenting players and getting $1 million fines, and you should be okay.
That's alleged. No one can prove that. No one can prove that.
No, he did compliment. What's his name?
Paul George?
No, Paul George was over the off season. There was another player that he complimented. That happened a couple weeks ago that they fined him for because he literally just complimented him.
Magic Johnson's a billionaire.
Like he literally just said, yeah, he's a good player. Which to me, I thought that was stupid too. I'm like, why is he getting fined for saying a player is good? Like, I should, like, even if I'm in the managerial position, I should be able to say
they're scared of Magic.
That's a good player.
Because they're scared of Magic.
You know?
They know
and that's the thing, like, it makes no sense to me. Like, I can't, like, if I see somebody doing well, like, what if he was like, LeBron James is a good player? Like, you're going to fine him for that? Like, it's a fucking fact.
Because they're scared of Magic. They know what Magic can do. That's the thing.
Like, it's literally a fucking fact. Like, the guy that he said is a good player. And, like, it came after, like, a historic performance. I think I hit that I can't remember. But, I mean, you guys can look it up quick. I got the list here.
All I'm saying is that if we get Paul George, we get Klay Thompson, we start doing good, like, we end up first in the West. Kobe come out of retirement, get that last chip.
Hey.
And congratulations to...
winning an Oscar.
To win an Oscar, Kobe Bryant. Still winning. That's
you know, and that for him, that is quite the feat because you think a lot of people were asking, like, what's he going to do after retirement? He wasn't even sure what he was going to do. And then he ends up, I don't know, can't remember if he wrote or if he was producing.
He was writing.
Yeah.
He was writing.
He was writing as part of, like, the Dream Basketball, like, animated short. And, I mean, you got to think, like, this is your first time working on any type of like film, animated series, like anything. And for you to like one shot get an Oscar, like that's fucking boss.
That's the GOAT.
That is pretty damn boss. And you gotta think on top of it too, it's like for anyone in any type of situation to just jump from one medium to another, well, not technically medium in his sleep, but like one career to another, to even like get respectable acknowledgement. Not just like accolades or anything, but just like respectable acknowledgement where it's like they see what you've done and be like, yo, that was really good, is a feat in itself. But for him to be on the Oscar stage and winning the Oscar after being nominated, like that was fucking huge, man.
No, that's who he is. Like he's always a competitor, no matter what. Kobe Bryant, if you see like in business, in sports, always competing to be the best. He'll always. I
can't even say this is competition. Because like he didn't make that with the idea of I'm trying to get an Oscar.
I know, but
you know, like
everything he does is 100%.
Exactly, and that's what I respect about it. It's like because when I remember, like I haven't seen it, but I remember seeing like interviews where he was talking about like the whole process of it and just being like, you know, this was something that I just really wanted to do, and like kind of like almost giving his story in a take that's like relatable to other people. And it's like, yeah, that's dope. And you know, like everybody has that passion project that they just like dive themselves into, and like that's what he did. Mm-hmm. But for you to like just have a passion project that you just wanted to be like, this is like my ode to basketball. And then like the highest stage in film says this is more than an ode to basketball. Like this is a masterpiece to basketball is like phenomenal. Mm. That's why, yeah, I can't say it was competition. It's just, it's people respecting the true and pure effort that you put into it.
Well, now when people when you win an Oscar, now you have to yell Kobe.
Okay, relax.
That's what you gotta do, Kobe.
No, it's Meryl Streep. Okay.
Did she win an Oscar yet?
Meryl Streep, yeah, she's won a lot of Oscars.
Wasn't she like nominated for like 20 something times and then she hasn't won or something? Is this something?
No,
like
you're probably thinking Leonardo DiCaprio, who only has one.
Oh yeah, he has one. Yeah, he just got one like 2 years ago.
Same amount as Kobe.
The same amount as Kobe. There you go.
Same amount as Denzel Washington. But yeah, Meryl Streep is like the GOAT. Like if you were talking about like comparable, like as from not just Oscars, but like across the board.
Well, yeah, career-wise and acting, yes, that I could say. But I'm talking about like Kobe, like in general. Kobe winning championships. Kobe winning at business. Kobe winning at movies. What can't Kobe do? Absolutely nothing.
I was gonna say something about cute chill.
Huh?
No, you're right.
Kobe. All right. What's the next thing we can talk about that's sports related, if any?
You want to talk about the Browns making big moves, or Richard Sherman not being a Seahawk anymore?
Let's give a few seconds to these couple of things here. Yeah. So the Legion of Boom is no more.
It's over. It's finito.
It's done. Because Pete Carroll was too selfish.
Bennett's with the Eagles now. One of the most dominant looking defensive lines right now is the Philadelphia Eagles.
That's crazy. They've made their team much stronger than it was last season.
Which is scary.
Crazy. And and
Sherman's a free agent.
He's not going to sign back for less money. I think
Earl Thomas is going to be a free agent. I don't know if it was officially announced yet. I know they let go. Who's that other fucking guy? Pretty much the whole secondary is in shambles.
Yeah, but that's like I said, Pete Carroll is I've said this many times, and even our friend Wolfgard, he was saying that but he was repeating that what Sherman said is like they're getting tired of the offense and of Wilson and Pete Carroll because it's always the defense for years that's been bailing them out of bad situations. And it's been like that since forever.
They went with the old school mentality right away where it's like defense wins championships, and it worked out for them.
Uh-huh.
But after that defense wins you a championship, you got to remember you're going to get to a point where that defense that you paid high value for, you're not going to be able to afford anymore. So you're going to have to shift that cash towards your offense. And over the last 3 seasons, they haven't really shifted that money towards the offense. They've tried to just keep that defense intact. They have no running back to speak of. Russell Wilson, as far as the offense goes, is the offense. And, they brought in Jimmy Graham, but really didn't use him.
Jimmy Graham is not good for that team. He's not a good fit for that team.
I don't even feel like it was a matter of not a good fit for the team, but like they just didn't capitalize on him the way they should have. I mean, like you have a guy like Jimmy Graham who's a big body. He has height. He has speed. And you don't really capitalize on that on like first down situations. Like everything is a scramble for Russell because their O-line was shit. So now you're seeing it's like the only way for them to actually be able to make a shift in anything is if they let go of all these people on defense that they cashed out on. And pretty much for the next year or two, they may be the worst.
Well, the Rams is the best team in that division right now anyway, so...
Yeah, and you know what? The 49ers, after the acquisition that they've made... Garoppolo, and they're in talk... Like, they were trying to get Aqib Talib, but we ended up giving him to the Rams. And it's just like, you're seeing, like, those teams that, they took a beating the last couple of seasons because they just had to let their young guys learn, make small adjustments, but now that they got those key pieces that they were missing, you're seeing a shift that's happening. The Rams, they just needed a new coach.
Yeah, Jeff Fisher was, oh my God.
They needed a new coach that
Terrible.
could look at the team and be like, all right, this is what we're going to do. You take Jared Goff and you make this guy look like a star. Todd Gurley, there's no reason why Todd Gurley shouldn't be out there carrying the offense. That kid is a stunner, man.
Yeah.
And you saw it happen this year. And I feel next year, especially taking the type of loss that they did in the playoffs, it's like it's something to grow from. It's something to learn from. And, I mean, they're a young team. They're going to do well next year. But
you just got to get fans to come out and watch the games in L.A. Because,
but you know what? The way L.A. works, it's if you're not winning, they're not going to show up.
Yeah, but the Rams have been winning, and they can't even fill this freaking stupid Coliseum.
But that's the thing. It's more it's placement, and it's the fact that it's like you're new there. Now that the word of mouth is that you're a winning team and like you got the winning formula, people are going to come out. I mean, it's just how it works. It's never an immediate shift unless you're really going to like a small marketplace. Like take OKC, for example, going from Seattle to Oklahoma City. There's nothing there.
That was a bad move.
No,
Okay.
but as far as like team wise, you look at them like they fill up the stadium every night because there's nothing else there. Like the only other teams they really have to cheer for are like the high school teams or the university teams.
But they're competing against the college.
Yeah, but I mean, in any state, you're going to be competing against the college. It's just how it works.
Well, except for like,
But
yeah, like
they're the professional team that's there for the fans. You know?
all I'm saying is that
You look at LA, you got the Lakers, you got the Clippers, you got the Angels, you got the Dodgers. You know, there's so many teams. Then you bring the Chargers, you bring the Rams.
you have the beach
the
and all that stuff.
Kings.
There's a lot of stuff to do in LA. That's the thing.
That too.
There's
It's
just
like
a lot of stuff to do.
there's the nightlife, there's the Hollywood life, there's the beach. Like there's so much shit happening in LA that
can't-
bringing two more teams, like not even one, but two more teams over there,
It's a lot.
of course.
It's a lot. But you know what? In LA, there's a lot to do. So I got to try going there in Los Angeles for a good vacation time. I'd like to go see how it is over there. But it's pricey. Save
Duh.
up that money. Save up that money to go.
Of course it's pricey.
And anything else in sports that's really happened? That's really it. Just that main stuff and nothing.
I will like to say, Aqib Talib, I'm going to miss you, bro.
I can't believe you're gonna miss him.
Yo, for real, you helped us win a championship. Yo, you fought with Michael Crabtree bitch twice. You know, yanked his chain twice. My man. Show him who the real motherfuckers in this league are. I respect you. I got love for you, brother. You know, and for that alone, I will be forever grateful for what you did for the no-fly zone, rocking that orange and blue, the Bucking Broncos. My man.
Broncos.
Good luck with the Rams. I know you're gonna go with that team. You're just gonna do what you always do, man. You're just gonna go out there and you're gonna ball.
Don't the Broncos still don't have a quarterback, right?
Yo, don't worry about that, man.
I'll just ask
Don't
him.
worry. Yo, we're gonna draft. Our quarterback is gonna be blessed. Baker Mayfield, you know it.
I don't think you want those problems.
On top of that,
You're
let's
just getting
say,
Johnny Manziel 2.0.
yo, if we don't get Kirk Cousins and he ends up going to the Vikings or the Jets, whichever, yo, I kind of hope Kirk Cousins goes to the Vikings. So then we can get into a little bit of a steal and take Case Keenum.
Case Keenum? For what?
He'd be a steal.
A steal of garbage? Anyone can steal garbage. Please.
Did you not see him this season? There is raw talent right there.
Case Keenum was a bust in the playoffs. It was hot garbage in the playoffs. And that's Case Keenum all the time.
Yo,
he had a fluke season, and that was it. It'll never happen again.
Don't do that, man. We all know Jeff Fisher is a bad judge of character. Both of his quarterbacks that he had, one of them went on to win the Super Bowl, and the other one made it to the playoffs, okay?
Well, Nick Foles was never his quarterback.
Oh, Jamali's calling. Should put him on speaker. Yo, Jamali.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, we got you on speaker right now because we're recording the podcast. Bro, where the fuck you at?
I don't know, man. I thought Jason was going to text me.
Oh, you see
I
Jason.
was out.
Yeah, Jason was with his boo thing over there.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
You guys just started recording?
We've been going for, about 35 minutes. I mean, yo, if you can make it, yo, come through, man. I mean, even if we finish recording by the time you get here, we could just chill. We can hang, you know?
I have to go out, though.
Oh, because Jason's acting like he's too cool for us, man.
Yeah, he has to do his thing. He has his
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
All right, man. Anyways, yo, if you want to come through, man. We here. We're recording.
All right, yo.
All right?
Easy.
Peace.
That was a little cut in by
Yeah,
Jamali.
because Jamali's supposed to be here, man. I don't know where he's at.
It's a little
I called him
feature.
before, but he didn't answer.
A little feature by Jamali there.
You know? Family, man. It's all about that family.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, don't worry about it, man. We're going to get our quarterback. We're going to be blessed.
All right.
We'll be straight.
I think Chargers are going to win next year in the division. We lost on a freaking stupid
Man,
technicality.
get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, bro. You ain't winning nothing.
All right, so that's enough football. We've exhausted sports today. Let's move on to the next topic.
All right, this is a random question that I saw popped up on Twitter. I think it was last week. If you had the opportunity to have sex, guaranteed you're gonna have sex once a week, or get 50K, which one would you pick?
One time 50K or 50K once a week?
For argument's sake, let's say one time 50K.
I'll pick sex because I could make 50K through work, so it
Really?
doesn't bother me.
You would rather guaranteed sex once a week over getting the 50K?
I don't understand the nature of the question though. Like
I pretty much put in layman's terms.
All right, $50K.
You can you can receive $50K right now.
Okay.
Or be guaranteed sex once a week.
No, I'll take the sex. Guaranteed sex once a week because it doesn't have to be just only once, and I can make $50K through working, so it makes no difference.
Oh man, I'm taking the $50K.
No.
The only reason why is because I mean, even though like there was a poll that happened and majority of people said they would do the sex once a week, for me it's, I mean, as much as I enjoy sex, I don't need it once a week.
But it said what would you prefer?
I would prefer to receive the $50K.
That's you. I can't argue with how you feel.
Like,
me personally, it's like, no, I'm working for $50K. Why the hell?
Yeah, I can make $50K on my own and then receive $50K.
Okay, but and that's it. You have your $50K and that's it. Okay, right. And if sex was not guaranteed, like, then you're like, But if it's
sex
guaranteed, you're saying guaranteed once a week, that's it's automatic. And I'm making money? Sure, hell yeah. I'm taking the sex. I'm not taking no $50K.
No, I feel like I'd get the money because I can literally just go out and, I mean, like, with all the options we have today, like, we talk about all the time how, like, I don't use, like, dating apps, but I mean, if you really are strapped for sex, you can go on dating apps, you can go out to bars and clubs and shit, and you can meet people and hook up or get a girlfriend.
So you're saying you're using that money to pick up girls?
No, I'm saying I can go and pick up girls on my own. I don't need it to be guaranteed. But I'd rather you...
Picking up and getting sex with girls is two different things, though. Just because you pick up a girl doesn't mean that you're having sex with her that night or something like that.
We're saying it in the context of you're going to have a hookup. It's a hypothetical.
All right. But you can't do that
It's a hypothetical.
It's a hypothetical, but it's highly unlikely that it'll happen once a week all the time.
Well, I'll put it like this. Even when I go out, I'm not going out with the expectation of hooking up.
Okay.
So it's like knowing my personal need of like, I don't look to have sex once a week. I'd rather get the $50K.
Nah. I don't know what to tell you. I honestly don't know what to tell you. I would like I said.
You heard it here first, guys. Jason needs sex more than I do. That's cool. I didn't know that about you.
What? Why are you making this stuff up?
I didn't make it up. You just said that.
I didn't say I need.
You just said you would rather guaranteed sex once a week.
But I said I would prefer that because I'm already working for $50K. Why would I need? Oh yeah, okay. It's nice to have the $50K, and okay, you're not guaranteed sex every week. But if you're guaranteed, that's a bonus. That's a bonus on top of your working.
No, $50K is a bonus.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Agree to disagree.
I'm not trying to shut yours down. Like I mean, your choice is your choice, and I respect your choice. It's just I'm a bit shocked. Like I figured you would have been like, give me the $50K because I'll fuck when I want to fuck.
I never had all that money. I never had gotten $50K in one time in all that moment. So losing it or never having it doesn't make me any different because I never had it. So to me, to turn it down, it's nothing. It's like, okay.
Well, as somebody who has had sex once a week, guaranteed, I'd rather have the $50K.
Oh, God.
It's true. When you're in a relationship, you're guaranteed sex once a week.
Yes, that is true.
Sex on the reg, you know? Like, okay. It's just what it is.
But I'm talking about the
So knowing that lifestyle, give me the $50K. I'll have sex once every 2 weeks and I'll be okay. Oh, God. You know what I'm saying? I'll have it once a month. Like, I don't give a fuck.
No, I'm taking this guaranteed sex with me. The money can wait.
Jason is a horn dog. You hear that, ladies? If you get with him, if you ball and chain it up with this guy, he is making sure your walls get painted once a week. You better be a generous lover, Jason. I'm hooking you up here, huh?
No one knows what's going on behind the scenes here, so I'm just being extremely quiet right now.
She's asleep.
Huh?
She's asleep.
No, she's not. She's smiling back there. I can see her moving. No, she's not.
Is Jason a generous lover? I just need a thumbs up.
She's not going to say anything.
Oh, yeah. She gave me the head nod. That's all I needed. Good for you, Jason. I'm proud of you.
Oh, my God.
I'm proud of you. Putting that mouth to work.
Don't give her ammunition, please.
I'm not giving her ammunition. I'm just saying Proud of you.
Next topic, please.
My brother.
Next topic, please.
All right. This is something I've wanted to talk about since opening night. But Jason was taking his sweet ass time to fucking watch it. Black motherfucking Panther.
Yep. I finally saw it. Well, like 2 weeks ago. I saw it, yeah.
Unfortunately, we got a colonizer in here, so I got to keep it together.
Colonizer? Yo, when they said that in the movie, I was like dying because like when and spoiler alert, it's been out a while. I could spoil a bit.
Yeah, we can spoil the shit out of this, man.
When the dude woke up from his back surgery thing, and Shuri was like, "Don't scare me like that, colonizer." I was like dying.
Yo, I burst out into tears in the theater, man.
No, that movie was awesome.
Oh my god! First off, Shuri was a highlight for me in that film. M'Baku was a highlight as well.
Everyone in that movie felt useful. No one felt it's not like a side character or anything like that. Like all the people that you see in the trailer, they're all important.
The only thing that bugged me about it is like I felt it could have been centralized around T'Challa a lot more. Mm-hmm. You know, I felt like it was really, even though it was called Black Panther, it could have literally been like Black Panther and then like : like Life of Wakanda.
But I think the reason why they did it like that is because we saw so much of him in Civil War.
Exactly.
I think
that's the exact same thing I was thinking.
And they introduced
too.
a lot more characters in this to bring into other stuff as well, so which is good.
100%. Like I was gonna say that afterwards, but yeah, I feel like because in Civil War it's like we got a very not thorough but a very good introduction to like who T'Challa is, his connection to the Avengers or the world in general, and like him as a character, like what he's capable of, his fighting skills, things like that. I feel like because we got all of that in Civil War, they really just wanted to introduce this new world of Wakanda and like what its importance is to the grand scheme of the MCU. And I mean, they did a great job of that. I mean, dude, what a beautiful movie to watch too. Like,
great movie, visuals are amazing. Yeah. Oh. Michael B. Jordan, the probably best villain since Loki in a Marvel.
In a Marvel,
yeah.
Yeah, I could say that.
No, I would say
as much as like I liked Ultron, I want to say
Ultron was okay. I didn't like.
I like Ultron, but I'm taking it more of a side of it's an acted character.
Yeah,
you know, whereas Ultron was a CGI character, obviously because he's a giant metal body, but as an acted character, Loki to me is like still the best because he plays that anti-villain role where it's like he can do good things and often does, but at the same time there's always a trick up his sleeve, like which is Loki's nature. Yeah. Whereas Killmonger, keeping it real,
that was a real nigga right there. He
like,
was real.
As much as I liked him, I know if he was a real life person, I would hate his guts because he reminds me of all those hoteps that just make everything political and divisive. Yeah. Even though like he had a great point in what he wanted to accomplish, the way he wanted to accomplish it, I never would agree with. Yeah. Because it's like you're basically doing to the people what the oppressors did to you. Yeah, yeah. Which is never something you should strive for because then you're no better than the people who put you in that position in the first place.
Yeah, so Killmonger, yeah, he's like I said, the best villain since Loki. But there's also another villain who I liked. Michael Keaton, Vulture.
Yeah, he was
Michael
really
Keaton,
good.
Vulture was really good. And I hope they bring him back too. I hope they bring him back in something else too.
You know, like, shout out to Michael Keaton having a very good, like, underrated comic book movie streak.
You think so? Underrated? He's the best Batman.
But that's what I mean, like, in this generation, a lot of people don't know that. Like, for us, we know that because we remember it. But you think of, like, this new wave, this new generation, majority of them don't know about all these old Batmans that happened before Christian Bale.
Yeah, yeah. So, I think he's the best Batman.
I mean, like, and it's funny because, like, he did Vulture. I don't know if you could count Birdman as, like, it was more of a drama. Like,
yeah.
But, I mean, even in that, like, he's, like, a fantasy type of hero. And then, yeah, Batman. It's like, he's really, like, done his shit.
Yeah, he's but he's always been one of the great actors.
Yeah, no, I've always enjoyed his roles.
He can do drama roles, comedy stuff. Beetlejuice is one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, no, like, he has a very good, like, a very respectable streak in movies as far as I can think of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Flying under the radar there, but we're noticing you, Michael Keaton.
Yep.
But going back to
Black Panther.
Black Panther, man, just overall, I felt like I was saying, like, I felt like Shuri was like a showstopper, but M'Baku stole the show for me, man. Like, just even though I wish we had a bit more of him in the Jabaris, just because they were just like, I feel like if there was any group in there that were like the hood black people, it was the Jabaris.
But
Because they were just like, yo, we don't give a fuck. We're here to do this.
But you know why he's so good? He's Trini. So
Okay.
I can't,
Okay, calm your tits, Jason. Jesus Christ. The Trini Mandela.
Okay, we don't talk like he's saying. I don't know where this nonsense coming from. No, the movie was amazing. The visuals were great. Like I said, every character was important. That's one of the main things that I liked about this movie. Every character was important. They serve a purpose for the story.
And I just love how, like, they didn't try to, even though like the content was like serious at times, when you're watching it, it feels like it's such a colorful, embracing movie. Like, every shot was useful, you know, and you're stuck there like just visually impacted by it. Like the scene where he goes into the ethereal plane and like he's with the other Panthers and you're seeing it's like the big purple sky in the tree.
Yeah.
And when they get to like the main focus of the tree, you just see like the eyes of the Black Panthers.
That was cool. And
dude, like,
I saw it in 3D.
So good.
I didn't expect to go see it in 3D when I see it.
IMAX 3D.
But I saw it in 3D. They had it. And I was like,
I said straight up, there's no other way I'm watching this. I'm watching it IMAX 3D, like done deal.
Yeah, this was crazy when I saw it.
Legit, I was just like, it's such a beautiful movie to watch.
Do you think if something like Wakanda existed today, do you think that would be a good or bad thing for
if Wakanda just magically appeared on the map?
And
all
there?
These years we were like, what they won't accept us there.
Then I would be like Michael B. Jordan, like, the fuck is this? You know?
But he's lucky because he got the coding. Like his father made sure he was one of them, even though he had never been.
And it was like, I'll be like Michael B. Jordan when he walked into the throne room.
Man, they're hiding the whole time. All these resources, they could have been helping the world.
Yeah,
watching it in chaos from afar. You know, like that's kind of, I'd be a bit pissed, to be real with you.
Yeah.
You know, as much as like I want to be a part of that, like I'd be like, yo, you see us motherfuckers out here like this, and you've been sitting on a mountain of vibranium, bitch?
I'd be like Michael B. Jordan too when he walked in handcuffed in the throne room. He's like, y'all sitting nice in here.
Yeah, like straight up, like, you motherfuckers been living.
No, you guys been living. It's crazy.
Like, yo, that's some bullshit, bro. And like to think like, and not even just like on a North American type of situation. It's like you're just looking in your own backyard of Africa and just seeing like what's been going around there as far as like war-torn countries or like countries that are only now like really like boosting up. And not to say like that's all of Africa, like don't get me wrong, but there are spots in Africa that could use resources, use help. And if you have a place like Wakanda that's literally been like centuries just completely isolated, hiding themselves on purpose from the world and just watch it from afar, that's fucked up.
Yeah, people will get pissed off. Feel a lot.
You know, it's like Nakia said in the movie. It's like she can't just stay in Wakanda and do nothing when she knows the amount of people around the world who are suffering.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like
Michael B. Jordan said, like, yo, there's 2 billion people on Earth that look like us and and y'all are just sitting here nice, not doing nothing. Like,
exactly.
It's crazy.
It's like it's that type of mentality. So you got to ask yourself, if you have that much and you know you can have that type of an impact, would you do something? Should you do something?
Yep.
You know, and I mean, I understand the original purpose of the secrecy is because, you know, back when Wakanda was created and discovered, you're seeing all like the colonizers, you're seeing all these people like basically trying to do empirical conquests of the world. And you know, you have something that if the world knows of it, everyone is going to come after you. Mm-hmm. It's not like just whoever's in power at the time. It's literally every single nation will be against your one nation. So that's where like the big issue comes in. So, I mean, you understand it, but when you get to that point where you can make fucking vibranium suits, something's got to give.
I wish I had that suit.
Man. But I would want Michael B. Jordan's one. I don't want the purple one.
I want the purple one.
Nah, man. That black and gold cut? Nah, the black and gold.
The black and gold looks nice. But that purple one at nights, you just like stalking people.
Yeah, it'd be dope at night.
Stalking people at night with that.
Black and gold, man. Come on.
That's the original comic look to him. Not original, but that's his look that he normally has in the comic.
He has a cape too.
Yeah, he has a cape and everything. But yeah,
just looks like he's wearing a giant black spandex.
I don't know. But no, it was a good movie. Ryan Coogler good stuff, good directing, good cast.
Which doesn't surprise me because I mean,
And,
Ryan Coogler's been killing the game for a while.
Yeah.
We've talked about Fruitvale Station before. We've talked about Creed. And I mean, just if you've ever seen even like one of those movies, like you would understand how good he is and why him doing. But there was something that came up where apparently they originally wanted Ava DuVernay to be the one to do Black Panther, but because she was working on A Wrinkle in Time.
Thank God, bullet dodged.
You know, I won't necessarily say that. I just feel like I feel like it would still be just as black because everything Ava DuVernay has done in the past has been,
I'm not surprised.
Like,
but
she's very good at like cinematography wise filming black people. Like I just feel like it would have a different visual tone. Like hers, it would be a lot more about like the shades and stuff like that. And I don't know if she would have been as widespread as far as the movie story goes, because Coogler made it a very widespread thing. I know Ava's very good on like just bringing out like specific things and making them big. You know, because like with her whole thing that she did with like the 13 that's on Netflix, like you're taking something very specific and just bringing like the broad scale of it open. But yeah, like I just feel like it would have been two different tones. But knowing that Coogler, as far as like an action toned movie goes, like he already has that, and then we've seen like he can bring the serious drama setting from Fruitvale into like something like this. So I mean, I was perfectly pleased with that.
There was a meme online saying, "Oh, now that y'all went and see like the Wrinkle in Time thing," they said, "Oh," and a picture of Oprah saying, "Oh, now that y'all went and see this Black Panther thing, y'all better come and see our movie now too." And there's a guy who commented, "Nah."
No, I'll tell you this.
Nah.
Like I never read the book A Wrinkle in Time. Like I honestly, when it was announced, I had no clue it was even a book. But
some Disney stuff.
But I do want to see this movie just because like it looks like it's a very well shot. Like I like Disney movies where you could tell like it's gonna be grand sets, you know, like it adventurous, something that's really just gonna draw you in. And pretty much everything I've heard about, it's like it's a type of movie where it's like if you're an adult, you're gonna connect. If you're a child, you're gonna connect. Like they're saying, you know, if you have like kids or you have like, in my case, nieces, you should bring them. I'm not saying I'm gonna go with the nieces, but
I've boycotted Disney movies though.
Why?
Because a lot of Disney movies are racist. Not Marvel movies.
Marvel movies are technically Disney movies now.
Blasphemy.
Technicality, man. The money they make goes to Disney.
Okay.
Black Panther is about to get that billion after this weekend.
We'll see. All right.
I mean, really? You
no, it reached $1 billion.
No, I'm saying you boycotting Disney?
Just Disney movies.
I think The Incredibles is Incredibles 2.
That looks stupid.
What?
Incredibles 2 looks stupid.
Oh man.
It went from a good movie from what I've seen
I don't know if we can be friends anymore, Jason.
From the trailer, I saw it's like, oh, okay, this is another movie about
How do you feel about The
dad.
Incredibles? Oh, she just gave me a shoulder shrug.
That's my girl.
You think you know people, man. I'm sitting here with two heathens. I let the devil into my home. Oh my God.
So that's all on Black Panther. What else do we have?
I guess we could jump into my 30 seconds of Trump.
Yeah, do a quick 30 seconds of Trump.
And for once, it's going to be positive.
That's our segment.
It's going to be positive. I may, you know, it's first time for everything. Maybe it's because we've been off for so long and we've had enough time to let things happen. But, you know, there's been a lot of talk about how Trump's been in conversations with Kim Jong-un. And right now, it's looking like North Korea wants to abolish their nuclear program, which would be a great win for the world. But if specifically Trump has had a hand in like making that happen and pretty much put up like a peace with North Korea, because we all know before they were like jarring at each other, throwing jabs at each other, you know, like Trump's tweets about like Kim Jong-un's weight, which was like ridiculous because Trump, you're no shining star yourself. But if he is really responsible in having a hand in ending North Korea's nuclear weapons side of things, that would be great.
Listen, this is the thing I went to school to study for, politics and stuff, and I'll believe it when actual concrete things happen. The thing you have to understand about stuff like that, I've heard this from North Korea for years and years on end.
Granted, we did.
I'll wait. If Trump can do it, I will give him the credit he deserves.
Look, granted we have, but if he hasn't, that's it. No. I feel like we got to look at it's the steps that are happening, you know? Until you turn and show me something opposite, this is what you're doing right now. This is what you're presenting. And it's not just coming from one side. Like, it's coming from North Korea's side as well. It's coming from other allies that have been a part of these discussions as well. So it's like having multiple sources talk about what possibly could happen, and it's a positive thing for not just North Korea but for the world. I'll take it, man, and I will tip my hat to Trump when it is accomplished. But in the meantime, just know we support this, man.
All right,
something positive for 30 seconds of Trump.
There you go. 30 seconds of Trump.
Thank goodness.
All right, so what time is it?
Anything make you mad this week?
What made me?
What's she laughing about? Did you make her mad this week? She had to think about it, which means you probably did.
She's not going to talk on the mic, and I'm not blocking her out.
I'm not saying she's... I'm just like, give me a head nod if yes or no. Did he... No, okay.
I didn't know. She didn't make me mad this week, no.
Anything make you mad this week? I'm trying to think. Something make me mad this week? I was doing like so many O2s, like couldn't even have time to get mad at shit.
What made me mad? What? No, nothing made me mad. He's asking you... I'll cut out some shit. Don't worry, I'll fix this up.
Nah, leave the voice in there.
No.
Who's gonna know it's her?
A lot of people.
How many people do you know?
A lot. Huh? Don't worry about it. I asked you if you wanted to be on the mic before. You said no. Well, it's still picking you up from here.
Man, they can't tell who she is, man.
All right. Did anything make me mad that you saw? What made me mad?
This is great radio, by the way.
Yeah. No, nothing of really importance like made me go like really crazy, except for like work related stuff. But that's not. I won't bring that here. But no, nothing really made me extremely aggravated or anything like that. What made me happy? Yes, this girl.
Any official announcements to make, Jason?
Huh?
Any official announcements to make?
No announcements.
Oh, you ain't trying to claim nothing?
Huh?
You ain't trying to throw it out there in the universe?
Why are you blowing up my spot? I will say your name on this microphone.
He wants it all for himself? Has he let you know he wants it all for himself? Man, are you still playing?
How am I playing?
This guy's playing. What you waiting on? Waiting for her to find somebody else to come along and say something, and then next thing you know, you ain't getting nothing?
I won't make that mistake.
Oh.
And I said your name on it, and I'm going to cut that out.
I wasn't going to say it. I was like, yo, you're just putting it out there like that.
I'll use the block thing to, like, the beep things. I have.
Yeah, I better hear good old beep. Well, allow me to spill the beans on him. He's acting like he's too cool to say it, but you know it. So make him say it. You shouldn't give him anything until he makes it official. How about that? Now I'm putting him on blast now.
All right, this has been the Mad Podcast.
Yo, I'm helping you out, Jason.
Evidently,
man.
I've been put on blast.
I'm making you step to the table right now.
Evidently, I've been put on blast.
I got his back, and I got your back, so I'm making it happen.
Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. If things happen in the next...
Do a lot of stuttering, bro.
The next 3 weeks, right?
3 weeks? What?
Something's not going to happen in 3 weeks, that's why. So we'll be fine.
What are you... You're putting time... You might die tomorrow, bro. What are you saying?
No, it's a time thing.
You gotta live now.
I am living. I'm very happy.
Not to its fullest extent. Like I said, this has been great radio.
All right.
You have a question?
I want to know. I don't know if you guys ever spoke about this, but what are you guys grateful for in your life?
Grateful?
What are we grateful for in our lives?
Yeah.
It's not Thanksgiving. That's just something you would bring up. That's normally something you bring up for Thanksgiving. I don't know. Family, friends, health. I'm a black person still alive. I haven't been shot yet.
Oh my God, bro. Relax. You act like you live in the fucking ghetto.
Streets is real down here, man.
Jesus Christ.
A bum hasn't attacked me.
What?
In Montreal.
Why would a bum attack you?
Hey, have you seen bum fights?
You have a very weird perspective on things.
In all seriousness, like, yeah, I would say health, family, friends, and that's like, significant others, all that kind of nonsense.
No, I can honestly say it's been a lot of family. Because, like, recently, families had to get real tight and real close, as far as, like, health of certain members of it going, but we've held pretty strong. We've had each other's back. We've been doing what we had to do to make sure that everybody stays on top of their shit. So I can honestly say, like, the one thing I've been grateful for is the family that I have around me, and the fact that, like, I can lean on them and they can lean on me, and
it.
you know, we always got each other. You know, it's something that we do quite well, and you know, it's always weird when, like, you notice it most when, like, some hardships come around, but just the simple fact that it's like, whether it's hardships or not, we're always there for each other. And lately, it's been like we've made it a point to make sure everybody's good. That family's been the one thing recently that I've been extremely grateful for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what are you grateful for?
Oh, now she's a mute.
Okay. Why you don't want to say anything now?
I'm grateful for Jason.
That would be nice. She's shaking her head no.
Yeah, she's silent now. She's a mute. She has nothing to say now.
All right, so let's wrap this episode up.
Yeah, we might as well, man.
Everyone, thank you again for tuning in.
Yeah, sorry for the wait, guys.
Yeah.
Man. Like I said, I just shut out that
Little
tweet
delay.
earlier. You know, we've both been busy as hell. You know, a lot of shit's been
And
going on.
I want to give everyone a little update too. The website is essentially done. There's a little tweaks and stuff that needs to be done to, like, really, you know, I want it to be the best it can be. That's why I haven't sent out any of the regular newsletters that we sent out to the people who subscribe to us to get them a week earlier and stuff like that. But as soon as that's up, perfect, and you're going to see it's amazing. And we're just working on a few other things. Trying to get they last heard Akeem on the mic. And we're trying to get another person who's joining.
No, the last
team.
person we had on the mic was Alan.
Alan, yes, Alan.
Yeah.
But no, I'm talking part of the team, like
Yeah.
team and stuff like that, who's going to be contributing to the website and everything. Akeem and another guest. You will eventually hear her soon because she wants to come on, but she's a very busy person, and she's going to be on the mic. And you will probably see their work on the website as well. And yeah. And we're going to start, like, promoting people because I know Alan has a lot of stuff he does on the DJ circuit. So I want to try to start promoting him. You heard Miro, what we had before.
Yeah.
One of our first episodes, he was
First
on.
interviews.
Him and Ashley was on. And they're doing stuff. We want to promote them too. And, you know, and that's what the goal of the website is going to be, essentially, to, you know, help these people that we know, you know, promote their work and everything like that. And hopefully it'll be the great thing.
Montreal is helping Montreal is out because
All right.
honestly, we're tired of hearing people just say how Montreal don't help each other out. So
Yeah,
let us be the ones to do it.
And not necessarily limit everything just to Montreal, but, you know, we live here and it's easier for us to, like, see people
Help our
over here,
people.
help people here. But, you know, everywhere, but especially Montreal. Yeah. And that's essentially it. That's my little update.
All right. So where can they reach you, Jason?
You can reach me at JJNBA on Twitter. Same thing for Instagram. Snapchat, I don't remember what my Snapchat thing is, and I don't want people on my Snapchat. Really.
People still use Snapchat?
I don't really use it that much. It's ever since that update, it's been like so.
It's been a dub
bad
for Snapchat, bro. Like, real talk.
Take this L.
I think the only time I've ever opened that app is if somebody sent something to me. Like, I don't touch that shit anymore. It's all Instagram now.
Yeah, Instagram and Twitter and everything like that. Even Facebook's starting to piss me off, and I was like, ugh.
Dude, I've literally gone and, like, started unfollowing friends that I just hate their posts. Like, every time I would open Facebook, I would just see a post from someone, just like, why are you saying such stupid shit? So
But
now
I have
just
I have to be
unfollow
on Facebook, you know, for the website and everything and the podcast, so I don't mind it. But good way to network and everything like that.
them.
So
Yeah, it's good for my family.
Yeah. And yeah, you can reach me at all these stuff. And where can they reach you?
As always, you can reach me at LeftyLucky_ on Twitter. If you want to reach me on Instagram, I'm finally going to say it, Matt Scorpio.
You're finally revealing the big
Yeah,
secret.
It's no big secret. It's just, you know, I figured since I'm literally not using Snapchat anymore, might as well let my Instagram grow a bit more. So
Yeah.
Matt Scorpio, all one word. What else?
can follow-
Facebook?
yeah.
No, don't follow me on Facebook. That's for family.
You can follow us all at the podcast
Yeah.
Instagram.
Don't be mad pod. Don't
Yeah.
be mad podcast on Facebook. Don't be mad pod
On Instagram and Twitter.
and Instagram.
Yeah.
The email, don't be mad at theconnect.ca.
Yeah.
What else is there?
And that's essentially it.
You can get Jason's phone number at
No. No one's calling me. That's gonna be automatic block.
Send all your hate voicemail to him.
Yeah, send any hate mail. I'll take it.
Please review and rate us on iTunes, Google Play, or wherever else they
iTunes,
allow
Google
you to
Play.
rate.
You can listen to us on TuneIn, Spotify. Spotify. I know a lot of people are using it now. So.
Yeah, iHeartRadio,
iHeartRadio. We're on all that stuff.
Stitcher, Podbean.
Anything you have a podcast on.
We made sure we are accessible on multiple platforms for your convenience.
Yep. All right, everyone. So have a great weekend, or have a great week, because it's gonna be Monday. You hear this?
Yep.
And we will see you all next week.
Take care, everyone. Have a nice, safe week, and we will see you next time. Peace.